G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. So, probably not the video you were expecting this week. Also didn't have a video on Wednesday because I've been lazy and haven't filmed anything. But today we are in the Pajero Mini again for another Pajero Mini video. We are off to go and get some tyres for it. So, trying to sell the car. A lot of people are asking about does it come with the roadworthy? So obviously at the moment it doesn't because the tyres are quite old. Also could do with the timing belt. So basically priced up tyres in this size, they're 175, 80, 15. Hard to find, and they're like 100 and something, 120 bucks each. So it's not really worth my while getting 500 bucks worth of tyres put on the car I'm trying to sell. But bit of outside of the box thinking, 195, 80, 15 off of brand new Pajeros. Millions of sets of them on Marketplace. So picking up a set of them with wheels for 200 bucks or 150 bucks or something. So, and the wheels don't fit. So I'll be able to flop the wheels off for like 50, 100 bucks or something after pulling the tires off them, hopefully. So basically get tires for 50 to 100 bucks, or even worst case, 150 bucks. So it'll put the car a little bit closer to getting a roadworthy, because obviously I don't want to sell it with a dodgy roadie or anything like that. So I'm off to work to go pick up the work ute, and then down to the south side to pick up some wheels, and we'll pull the tyres off the Jimny wheels and put them on the Pajero wheels that are on this. So should be a bit of a quick one today, but at least it's something to keep the content flowing. So I've just been a little bit unmotivated lately, just due to the extreme heat and extreme rain and all that we've been getting punched with in Queensland. But yeah, anyway, on the road, let's go.
Time to hit the road.
Also, what I forgot to mention, it is a disgusting rainy day today. It's like Melbourne, but it's freaking hot as shit. Anyway, another reason why going Jimny tyres is a benefit as well is being a 195 80 15 instead of a 175 80 15. It'll raise the tyre height a little bit, so it won't fix the gearing issue in this car. It'll certainly make it a little bit better. So it'll be a little bit less revs to hit like 90 or whatever. Might even throw on the screen exactly how much less revs it'll be right there. And yeah, anyway, at work now, also going to give the Jimny a bit of a bath because we get covered in leaves and shit. But going to grab the work ute and shoot on down to the south side, pick up these wheels. Well, wheels secured. Got my $150 worth of wheels here, so good value. So they're basically brand new tread. Just go and pressure wash them, get all the dirt off them. But they are 2024 build date, wherever that is. 2024. So yeah, they're like a year old, year and a half old. So anyway, sure beats paying about 120 bucks a tyre from tyre shops, but hopefully they fit. We'll find out. And also, yeah, these are like 5 by like 140 or something, whereas the Pajero is 5 by 114.3, so like a Falcon. So stud pattern is way too big to fit it just straight on. Otherwise I would probably just go those wheels because they do look nicer than mine. Also, Benny's trying to bloody flex on me with his bloody Jimny. So obviously same wheels. The Dunlops on that one. So anyway, bit of a size comparison for anyone that wants to know. That's a two-door Jimny versus Pajero Mini. Pajero is way narrower, shorter, lower bonnet, lower ground clearance. All right, the fronts are about lined up. Oh, about the same length. Jimny's a little bit longer. Jimny's much squarer. Pajero is definitely cooler. Has about a third of the power though. Same weight, probably. Now these tyres are like Japanese winter tyres, so they've got like the ice tread, and they're from 2014, so they're pretty gross and a little bit age cracked and stuff, so you can sort of just see right there. So they're gonna go. Let's see if the size is much different. So I've just got the wheel backwards because it wanted to keep falling over, but they are a fair bit taller. It's the same profile, but it's obviously wider, which affects the profile. The profile is just a percentage of the width, but it's, yeah. I think I've already put the caption on screen of how much taller, but should clear, should fit. Worst case, if it does scrub too bad, I'll just buy some other tyres. But these will be roadworthy again, and then I'll hopefully be able to get a roadie on the car to sell it. Alrighty, I'll give them a bit of a blast off, get all the dirt off them, and then strip them off. So it's a true Bentley video. We'll show us step by step on how to fit tyres. And I'll record it 4 times. So Kester has to sit through me doing this 4 times while editing. Step 1, drain all the air out of it. Bead breaker, that one. All right, we're lucky. Broke the bead all the way around, so we only have to do it once. Go to the other side. Beautiful. Next step, we want to put the wheel on the machine. Now, you would traditionally grab the wheel on the outside using these, but I don't give a shit about these wheels, so we're just going to grab them on their face because the whole lot was only $100. We want this down. Now this is like a fancy kind of machine where you don't really need to use bars and stuff, but we'll see how we go. Pull the bead over, then you want to get the rest of this bead. There's a little groove in here, which I'll show you once it's done, but it's got to be in that groove. Then you spin this bad boy around. Need to turn on the power first. Now the power's on, you spin it. Once you're all the way around, you then need to get your other bead. Oh, we'll use a bar. Just want to get this bead out of the way. And we want to get the other bead up. Come on, other bead. And once we've got the other bead up, pull it around, tyre removed. Now we get a rag because it's covered in dirt and crap. Now we want to get these surfaces really clean because that's how it seals on the wheel. So you want to make sure you got no dirt and crap in there. Both sides. Alrighty, we put that aside for safekeeping. Alright, I did already record this, but knowing my luck, it would have been out of frame. So if you're looking at there's the front of the tyre. Your bead on your tyre, this bit, that sits both here and here. So if you want to get it over that, the opposite side has to tuck in here. So that's what I was saying about that lip. It's amazing how many people I've seen try and fit tyres and not be able to understand that, and then they're trying to stretch the freaking tyre over that. It's a disaster waiting to happen. So yeah, pretty simple, but easily overlooked if you don't really know what you're doing. Alrighty, so just 3 more to go, and then let's go. Done. The fun part, jacking half an 800 kilo car up with a 2.5 ton floor jack. Now it's just a repeat of the other wheels, only these wheels. That's as low as she goes. Don't know if this will work too good. Might have to actually... I'll clamp it in the proper bead the way you're supposed to. Just because the wheel sits too low otherwise. So I'll clamp it by here. Alright, now the bead's off. I'm just going to clamp it by this because I just tried on the inside edge. The wheel sits too low and this thing can't reach it. So I'm just going to go the way you're supposed to do it. So that'll have it sitting up a little bit higher. Now this is where we should put in new valve stems. Probably will actually, because those tyres are so old. You're lucky you can rip it out with this. Doesn't always work though, but it's all I got, so let's go again. Top out. Bottom out. Now new valves down there. I've got to crawl down there and get them. New valve fitted, no half jobs here. Righty. Lube is over here. You want a good amount of lube on these so that they slide on, especially when they're second hand. They can be a bit sketchy. Now you generally look and see if there's inside, outside or rotation or whatever. I haven't. I will now. Nothing. Nothing. Alright. First bead you can usually put on by hand. Second bead. See if we can do it by hand. Beautiful. Now we hope that they inflate. Haven't pulled the valve out yet. We'll see if it just inflates. Don't jump like me. We're going to pull the valve out. Didn't want to go, but it did go. They're not too big either. The tread itself is about the same width as the wheel. I'll pop it out of that machine. I did realise now this tyre, the date is on the inside, so I might do the rest with the date on the outside. Not that it really matters, but anyway, that is how you fit a tyre. Now, are we going to balance them? Hell no. This thing barely ever sees more than 60 k's an hour. I will go on the highway on the way home and see if they shake. If they do, then we'll balance them. But I can't be bothered today, so it ain't happening. Beautiful. Now we fit it back onto the car and check clearance. I don't imagine there being any weird clearance issues, but you never know. It might hit the strut or something, or it comes close. I think we'll be right though. Worst case, we get a 5mm slip-on spacer. Beautiful. So anyway, all fitted up. So from the front, it really doesn't look that much different. But then, when you go side by side, it is quite a bit different. But like you halve the height difference because once the wheel is sitting like in the center, it's half what the top is. So yeah, all good. Should be beautiful. I'll show you that inner clearance. Now it shouldn't change if you turn the wheels, but yeah, plenty of clearance there. All good. Yeah, that won't touch. That'll be fine. The only thing I'm worried about is something's been touching there, but I think it'll be fine. We'll see if that turns shiny. That hasn't been touching in a while, so this may have actually had bigger tyres on it at one point too. Alrighty, so that is front fitted. I drove it out and gave it a good fang around the car park just to see if it scrubs. I don't think it scrubs, but Meko has also got like a straight pipe Windsor junk box running in the workshop, so I couldn't really hear much. So I'm just going to get the rears slapped out and you'll see the difference in real time. Alright, I think my phone moved, but there we have it. So go for a test drive, make sure it's all good. Also got to pressure wash all the leaves and crap off the car. Rightio guys, so that is all we have for today. So gave it a bit of a wash, got all the leaves off it. So yeah, she's going to go for a trip up the highway now, see what the speedo's like. I'll use the GPS speedo and stuff. I'm not going to film it or anything while driving. Do appreciate having a license, so I'll just maybe give you an update on the screen right now in text, how much different the RPM is before and after. So catch up on the next video. Have a good one.